Hey guys, David here and welcome to the Fit Pro Daily. So like we were saying yesterday, this week is a little bit different. Okay, we're going to look at building a complete fitness business ecosystem to really take your business from where you are now to 10k and to keep scaling. Now yesterday was all about the numbers, okay, how many clients you need, how much you need to charge, your business setup, and then the money coming in and the money coming out to make sure you're able to pay yourself a proper wage, make sure you can have a profit from the business, and to most of all make sure that you're being able, or you're in the position to be able to hit that 10k a month. So that was all yesterday. If you don't know your numbers, go back and watch yesterday's video. Today though is all about onboarding, okay, bringing clients in, what are they going to get, and how to convert these clients from a short term to a long term program. But before I do dive into it, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel yet, press pause, press subscribe, and then let's dive into step 2. Okay, so let's get started. When you sign a prospect up, we then need to onboard them on our entry offer. Most of us will have an entry offer that looks something like a month, for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks. You need to decide how long you want this entry offer to be. If you're offline, like doing a boot camp, you do a small group like we do, you do one-to-one, you probably don't really want to go longer than 8 weeks, because as an offline Fit Pro, our aim is to convince this prospect to stay with us for the long term. Whereas if you're online, you probably don't want to go too short term because they're likely to change their mind once they get to the end to move on to something different. So if you're online, you tend to go for a 12-week and you tend to charge a higher package so you can get them the results. So it might seem a bit strange, but on our front end offline, we want to give them a taste, an idea, a little bit of what to expect if they stay with us for the long term. Because when we're doing offline ads, when we're doing offline lead gen, a lot of the time we want to make a small profit on the front end, and the profit for us comes on the long term, them staying for the 12 months to 60 months, however long your client lifetime value is. So understand that really quickly, okay? Offline, small group, PT, bootcamp, whatever your setup is, we want to convince them to stay beyond that initial starting point for 12 months to 60 months. Whereas if you're online, you want to sell them into a longer program to begin with, and then potentially offer them sort of maintenance package. Now, saying that, when we do the offline stuff, like us at DK9 Fitness, we do a 6-week program. The onboarding isn't just one session. The onboarding lasts the full 6 weeks because remember, our aim is to get them to stay beyond the 6 weeks. Now, we charge $189 for our 6-week program, and if it costs us, let's say $189 to sign this person up, in ads, in admin, in all the gifts and everything we give them, then we make no money on that front end. Now, if they leave, then we've got nothing from it. But we charge £97 a month. So if we $189 to get them in, we spend $189 to get them in, and then they stay with us for 10 months, we know we're going to get £1,000 in total from that prospect or from that lead because that's their lifetime value with us. So we need to look at this, okay? What can you do within that 6 weeks, within that 8 weeks, within that month to onboard them successfully? So step 2 is coming up with an onboarding plan. Do they have a gift bag the minute they walk out? If they do, what's in it? If you're not sure to put in it, go back a couple of weeks. We did a video on that. Then what happens each week? Is it planned? So for us, we have a text message that goes out, done manually by the client care manager, sending them a text every single week, checking in and talking about something specific. We also have an email mini series that goes out to them throughout the 6 weeks, talking about different stages of their program, talking about different things that's going on, ideas on nutrition, ideas on mindset, ideas on training, again, to build them up slowly. We also don't chuck everything at them straight away. We don't get them to do sessions, nutrition, mindset, water, steps, everything like that. We start them off and build up slowly. And this is what the mini course does. This is what our tech setup does. This is what the client care does as he pushes them through the 6 weeks. Week 1, just come to 2 to 3 sessions. Week 2, 2 to 3 sessions, and can you write down what you're eating? And then you build it up. So when they go through the initial 6 weeks, by the time they come to it, they're comfortable, they're secure, they have their DK9 Fitness t-shirt with their name on it, they've purchased the MyZone belt, they've referred a friend, they've got some really good results, and they're wanting more. They're wanting to see how they can keep progressing, and then we move them onto our long-term programs. So step number 2, come up with your entry offer, with your onboarding process, so you can convince these prospects to stay with you from that initial front end offer to the long term, whether that be 10 months, 12 months, 60 months, however long you can keep your clients. Okay, going to leave it there for today. A lot of stuff for you to think about, okay? Onboarding bags or welcome packs when they sign up. Great idea, because they walk out with a smile on their face with a load of goodies to have a look in this bag. Plus, if you can plan it all out, you're definitely going to convince probably 75% of all these front-end people to stay with you for the long term. Anyway, let's leave it there for today. Definitely go back, watch yesterday's video, watch today's video, start implementing this stuff and start really building this fitness business ecosystem. I'll speak to you all tomorrow.